They found a Camaro abandoned for 10 years, but what was inside no one expected. This Camaro RS was the only car ever bought by a father for his family. He drove his son to school, on trips, through unforgettable moments. But in 1993, the father passed away, and the car remained untouched ever since, like a time capsule. Years later, the son decided to restore it, not out of vanity, but for the memory, and he called Harry, a specialist in bringing forgotten machines back to life. Inside the garage, the scene was one of abandonment. Thick dust, moldy smell, rats. Under the seats, walnut shells, rust, rotted carpet. Still, the Camaro was intact, silent, as if it had been waiting. It was carefully towed to the shop. During inspection, the engine had oil, the transmission fluid was dark but stable, and the tank was dry. They added fresh gas, a new battery, starting fluid, and the engine started on the first try. The restoration was intense. Over 5,000 Rias spent on mechanical repairs. Carburetor replaced, hoses changed, brakes fully rebuilt. The interior was overwhelmed by the smell of urine and mold. It took 3 rounds of steam, disinfectants, and protectants. The carpet had to be ripped out. The paint hit a surprise. It wasn't solid black. It had white specks like a starry sky. Harry used clay and light polish to preserve the effect. Under the hood, the air filter was destroyed and the electrical connectors were corroded. Everything was replaced. Another 2,000 spent on small parts and rewiring. 2 weeks later, the Camaro was reborn. Tires and wheels restored, interior clean, engine flawless, and the roar, just like 30 years ago. The son brought his mother. She heard the engine and cried. It felt like her husband had come back for one last ride. The son got behind the wheel. Same streets, new meaning. Some cars aren't just machines. They're memories that breathe. So tell me, which car from your story deserves to come back to life?